Hello, as promised, posting this video. I had a few people ask me how I make these. Top off. Okay, this is a playtex bottle. It's with the drop-in bags. It's made with cotton. Looks quite realistic. You can still push the nipple in against the baby's face so that it looks like you're feeding the baby, and then it just pops right back out so that it gives the illusion that it was in the baby's mouth. Well, anyway, I have high anxiety and I worry about everything. I worry about these fake bottles leaking and getting things on my dolls. They go bad after a while. By using cotton, it looks very realistic. You really cannot tell. With these bottles, it's normal for there to be milk in the nipple, because the proper way you use these, you push on the bag and you push all the air out, and that pushes the milk up into the nipple. So it looks natural to have milk up in the nipple like this. And it, like I said, it can push down to go up against the baby's face and still, pop back out and look, totally natural. So that's what I'm about to make. This is my example bottle. That one's mine. I will be keeping this mint green one. It's got little whales and starfish. I love the ocean and I love mint green, so I will be keeping this one for me. But I have this one which has ducks on it, and it's blue. And then I have this one which has it looks like yellow sheep, and it has a yellow lid. These two will be I will be putting up for sale. They will be available if you wanted to buy one already made, but it's really easy to make them yourself. The thing is, these bottles are kind of expensive, so they costed me roughly $10 a bottle. And then so $10 a bottle. And these nipples right here are very hard to find, but these tend to be the ones that work the best. This type. The bottles came with nipples that you can find now, but I had to pay extra for these that you can't find anymore. So they won't be cheap, unfortunately, but they make very good, display bottles to use, to actually use, because they look real. Nobody really but you would know the difference. So basically, okay, I use cotton, but you don't want to just shove cotton balls in there. Okay, so what I do is you have to pull the cotton apart. I mean, you have to really pull it apart, because you want it to like bunch up as a whole in the bag and not, in clumps, because then it won't look so real. So here. So that's what you do. You have to really separate it and pull it apart. It takes a few minutes, but it's got a good result anyway. So if you're like me and you have anxiety and you worry about the bottles leaking on the babies, and no matter what mixture you use, it's only there. You're not going to get a bottle to last you more than a year. If you're lucky, one will last you a year, but in most cases, whether it's lotion and water, glue and water mixture, whether it's fabric softener, you can get white odorless fabric softener and mix it, with water and stuff. No matter what mixture it is, it's going to go bad at some point. It's going to separate. It's going to go bad. It's just going to look clumpy and yucky, or separate and not look right after a while. So this way, this will never go bad, ever. So I'm just pulling this apart. It will never ever go bad. So I should have pulled this apart before I did the video, so the video wouldn't be so stinking long. A little bit more. you want to make sure that it is packed in good enough that, you know, it all clumps together so it looks solid. That's the key, to make sure it looks solid. I like looking for ways, you know, to do things that last longer, less worry, less, you know, like I said, when you ship those bottles, when they get shipped to you or you ship them out to people, if you make them, they, you know, got to go on an airplane to get where they're going, usually. And if they go on an airplane, the airtightness, you know, being up in the plane where you are, you know, where passengers are is, you know, whatever, I can't think of what I want to call it, but down in the cargo is not. And so it can cause the bottles to explode in flight. Okay, we need a little bit more and we'll have this one done. Well, the bottle part, and then I'll show you what I do with the nipple so that it stays up in the nipple and everything. Get one more cotton ball in the bottle, and it should be good. Okay, now what you're going to do is, this one is, oh, it's mine. It's this one. Okay, so then I break up some cotton, and then we're going to do the nipple. You have to put cotton up in the nipple as well. So I just had one, and it was pink, and I'm like, I need one for my boys. So what I do is I start with, you got to get it worked all the way up into, there we go, that nipple. The tip of that nipple. And then we're going to fill up this part of the nipple. Almost done here. It's really simple. And see, once you get that nipple nice and together, again, you have to make sure this cotton is not in clumps. It's got to be nice, and it's got to mold together in one solid clump. Okay, there you have it. And see, you have to loosen this up a bit. There we go. There we go. And see, now you have the same thing. And you can push it in so that you pretend that you're feeding the baby. And then when you let it out, it'll pop right back out. So it looks like it was in their mouth. And see, it looks full. It looks full of milk. So that's how you do it. You just push it up to the baby's face when you're feeding them, pretending to feed them. And then when you just pull it away, it pops right out, and it just looks like the baby was drinking it. But it looks like milk. See, it looks very solid and very realistic. So now I have my boy baby, my boy bottle, just like I have my girl bottle here. So that's how you do it. It's not hard, and it didn't take long at all. And so I hope that helps someone out. It's nice to, you know, for me to have something that doesn't, you know, leak, or I don't have to worry about it damaging my doll. So if you're the same way, I hope this helps. Have a great day.